Hi, Scott Wilkinson here, editor of AVSForum.com and host of the Home Theater Geeks podcast. I'm talking with Tom Campbell, corporate director of Video and Audio Center, a major retailer in Los Angeles with several locations. You were on a panel this morning talking about the retailer's perspective of all of this consumer electronic stuff that we're talking about. What is most exciting to you?
Well, Scott, first, what a thrill being here. Packed house, full house. No one walked out while we spoke. I was very impressed, but thank you for inviting us back a second year here to CE Week. It was
Our pleasure.
But we talk about the differentiation. What's happened over 1 year? When I spoke last year, we talked about showrooming, our concern of people coming into our stores, looking at the product, then going to the internet, trying to find a lower price and buying it. It's changed. Scott and I call it web rooming. It's reversed. People are now going to the internet, getting all the information about the technology, the reviews, and picking out pretty much what they want, and then going to our showroom or showrooms to see it in person before going back and buying it from an e-commerce.
Well, but that still doesn't lead to a sale for you.
It does. But it does. We're doing something. It's called, here comes the commercial. It's called the Platinum Concierge Service. Oh, okay. We will have that HD at your house before you get back home.
From the store.
From the store. We have a new warehouse right next to the LA airport, adjacent to it, 4 times the size, fleet of trucks, and in many cases, not every case, if you want that set tonight, you will have it tonight before you even get home from the store.
Well, I've always said that this was the advantage of a brick and mortar retail store was personal service, delivery, also customer service after the fact. If it breaks or something, you have someplace to take it. You have somebody local to call to talk about. You're not going to get that from an online retailer.
Well, that's true. I mean, there's some very good online retailers. Amazon does a great job. I think Walmart's been doing a fairly good job. Best Buy's done a great job. I mean, you know, we love these people. We love the big box movers, and here's why, Scott. We as independent specialists, audio-video specialists, like let's look at down in Texas, Mr. Pigeon with Star Power, Wilshire TV, Lynn Perry in LA, ourselves. There's people doing very well. In
Robert Zone in Scarsdale.
Absolutely. So what's happening is that we have to offer an alternative to give a person a reason why not to go back home and buy from the internet, but to buy from us. Number 2, we pay the sales tax in so many cases. Other retailers are starting to do that, okay? It shrinks the margins, but if you have the volume and the turns, it makes up for it.
Well, except that TV margins are so razor thin, aren't they?
Well, they're thin, but you know what? You take a look at your profitability for many of the e-commerce people. They're, what, 2%, 1%, 5%? Well, look at Costco. But the volume, if you got the volume of the turns, you can afford to have a thinner margin and still make a decent living. So what I'm saying is this, is that we need to offer, and we share this because it isn't just us bragging, the industry, especially independent retailers, need to realize you have to have an answer. If you don't, they're going to go back home, they're going to make that purchase. So what we try to do is answer those questions, those concerns. Number 1, in business 34 years consistently, same ownership, same management. I'm the youngest, 4 years there. Number 2, sales tax, no problem, we'll pay it. Number 3, you want it tonight. I don't think you're going to see Amazon hauling a 300-pound set with a drone dropping at your front door, and who installs it? But I mean, people are shocked. And I do commercials on radio and television. We interview the customer. I can't believe I went to Video and Audio Center. My gosh, we live about 35 minutes away, and they were right. We got home, and there was the truck right there. They're putting it in for us, audio and video. So we're offering that difference. And what we love Best Buy, and I'll tell you why. Any of the independents, you know, we've launched a lot of new technologies, okay? The first HD TV, the first OLED, whatever, you know this. Not bragging, but what we do is that we show the consumer interest. Once it catches on and becomes, you know, reasonably like people are interested, all of a sudden you find the Costco's, the Best Buys, the Amazons. That helps us. That's why our business is up. We can't support that category alone. So we welcome the big box movers because we know how to compete. They compete as well. They're very strong competitors, but the consumer wins.
And the only other thing, one other thing that I think is so valuable about brick and mortar retailers such as yourself is that people can come in and experience it for themselves. And that is so important both for video and for audio. And if you provide a reasonable environment in which to do that, which I know you do, and other retailers too, it's a huge, huge benefit.
Scott, you're so right. I'll tell you what, in our stores, you can see, feel, touch, and use. Everything on that floor works. You can pick up a digital camera and use it. You can pick up the new headphones that have the new high-resolution audio, high-def audio. You can use it. You can even select your favorite type of music. So you feel, you touch, you use. Even with our headphone department, we have mirrors. Especially the ladies love it. They look in the mirror and they put on the headphone and they're seeing themselves. Because
Is it stylish?
it's they look at that, absolutely. So it's becoming more of a social environment. I think Apple's done a great job with the Apple Store. We feel we've outdone the Apple Store. You come into our stores and you will network. You'll meet people. We have chairs. You can sit. You can talk to other consumers as well, discussing things. And we have advisors, not salespeople. Our people are not consultants. They're really product advisors helping you to choose what you want for yourself. And it works. I mean, our business has quadrupled this year, quadrupled.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on a great year, and best of luck in the future.
And same to you with CE Week. What a wonderful opportunity.